All right, man. Another episode of TDM Talk. Got my boy Diego in the house, all the way from D-Town, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dallas in the house. Dallas, here we go right here. What's up, Dubby?
There he go,
What's up,
man.
Dubby?
There
What's up,
he
El
go,
Chewy?
man. Look, this
What's
guy.
up? Hey, representative, what's up? Is this my
Yeah.
camera? Is this my camera? Okay. What's up?
Got to represent, man. Hey, look, it's good to finally meet you, man. You know,
Yeah.
we even chopped it up on social media in the past, and and shit. You told me you was coming out. I said, man, well, let's get online and and talk some shit a little bit,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
And we've been doing that off camera, man. So I was like, you know what? We got to hit record and capture this because this is
We've been having
some
a
good
great
stuff.
time.
Yeah, we're having a great time, and nobody knows except
I know.
everybody who's here, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to you, man. Shout out to everybody in Dallas. As much as we talk shit, the especially sports wise. Oh my God,
we could get into that, but
Yeah,
no, I
we-
get what you're saying.
yeah. So what brings you to the age, man? Let's start with that.
To the H, man, I got my beautiful girl here, Kayla. We're coming through a work function with her, so it's off my off day. So I was like, man, you know what? I big bro, like how you said, like I'm seeing what you do. I see them damn Mexicans, the LLC. We certified. You can't. It's copyrighted.
Exactly.
So man, don't be using that name. No, I'm just saying, so I just wanted to chop it up, man.
Nah,
'cause
they
like
know
I
they
said-
know better.
I know, right? They got them Mateo Tejano. But just wanted to chop it up, man. Hopefully, the network and just get to know you a bit, man. So
Yeah, so before anything, dog, we were talking about just the whole comedy thing, how you've been involved in that aspect for a long time. I see you also DJ as well.
yes, sir.
Talk about the comedy, like how's the comedy thing, or how are you involved in it, and how has it been?
Lately it hasn't been as strong as it was when I started. Lately DJing has kind of been the more focus only because it's paying more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you got 6 kids and a
Ooh.
mortgage, you know what I mean? You gotta
Man.
It's like, am I gonna go do 15 minutes of comedy for $50 or am I gonna go DJ this little Mexican kids party for 600?
Exactly.
You know, so
Yeah.
it's like go where the money's at. So
Ain't much debate there, bro.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but man, my girl, like she be on my ass about like writing new shit. So it's like even though I'm not doing as many shows, I'm still trying to get the craft right. So it's like comedy wise right now, I don't have a full calendar like I used to, man. When I used to be in Houston all the time doing the Secret Group or
Oh,
with my
yeah,
boy
yeah.
Renee Diaz, doing his shows at his spots, it was heavy. But right now it's just like I'm just trying to get on stage just
Yeah.
to work out this new stuff, bro. Because I feel like 7 years in, I owe it to the game to have some new material,
Man, I mentioned these guys earlier in our conversation, Ricky Rivera and Danny Guerrero. I seen them I want to say it might have been the Secret Group. It was something similar to what they do. We happened to just, he invited us out. We pulled up. My wife and I had a little date night. And I was like, man, these guys are actually funny. And I didn't know that it was such a big, like, underground thing. Like, kind of like the underground music, but underground comedy.
Yeah.
And everybody's trying to make it, and that gave me the idea. I always wanted to do a comedy special, get a place, fill it up, have comedians come out, just do it and actually film it, man.
Snap.
Yeah, so y'all don't go stealing my idea. Y'all be stealing all my other shit.
It's-
Y'all be stealing my other shit. Don't steal this one. I'm like, I gotta call him out every time.
Hey, tomorrow you're gonna see a flyer somewhere.
Nah, for real. Damn it.
Them damn Salvadorians.
Yeah,
comedy show.
man. And I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up with some
I
pupusas.
know, hell yeah. Some repollo.
Man, speaking of pupusas, we had some brisket pupusas not too long ago, man. Brisket pupusas.
Hey, that's how you know they've been in that Salvadorian has been in Texas. For a
Yeah,
while.
they're Texas.
They've been in Texas.
Nah, facts. I never had it. As long as I've been in Texas, brisket and pupusas, but put them together.
It was the greatest thing ever. I can only imagine.
Yeah, I asked them if they want to be a part of my event now. Hey, man, y'all want to come sell? Just hook me up, man. I got you.
Yeah.
Well, we did a food review, right? And then the guy was like, "Hey, how about trying these too?" I'm like, "Well, shit, if you gonna give them to me, I'm gonna eat them."
I know, man. Shit.
So in Dallas, you where do you mainly DJ? Like, you just anywhere, pretty much, or?
I DJ at over at Chicas Locas, Dallas.
Yeah.
Shout out to our mutual.
Yeah, we were just talking about him,
Yeah,
man. Shout out to David,
Shout out to
man.
David out there, man. One of the night shift managers. I DJ there, man. I also, man. Anybody willing to book it, man? Whether it be a quinceañera, a wedding, baptism. whatever it may be, a graduation party. Those were big, you know.
See, now next time I'm in Dallas, I have to go there. Like,
Oh,
you know,
man, yeah. So I just started though. I got a lot of DJ homies that I look up to, man, that are scratch masters and battle DJs. And
okay.
Do all this crazy shit. I'm still. I just from when I start till I end, it's one track that you hear. That's I'm trying I'm mixing and blending and stuff. But all that other crazy shit, I ain't there yet. You know.
No. I know some guys that do that, man. Like DJ T Gray, he's an OG legend here in Houston and in the DJ game, and he be doing, you know, and my boy Action Kid, some really talented guys, man. You know, but you don't really see. A lot of those guys, well, not T Gray. T Gray he does like the Dynamo games. He's done the Rockets games. You know, he does shit like that.
That's a different level, right there.
Yeah, that's some other, but you know. And then I know guys that are really just good DJs. We have our own in-house DJ too, DJ Obedience. Shout out to him. Really good. I mean, from the time I'm like, it's important, bro. Like when you get a DJ, it was so dope that I didn't have to tell him what to play. Right? I mean, this is what I want, bro. You know. He came out, I just trusted him and killed it. And we've been locked in ever since. I said, bro, you got to be our DJ, like that's every
dope.
Event.
That's dope.
No, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say that's dope because there's a lot of similarities in comedy and DJing in that aspect of reading the crowd. He being an OG DJ and you booking him, he read the room and did his thing and went with the vibe that you were trying to present, and it was a done deal. And he did that by experience, by reading the room. It's the same thing in comedy, bro. Like when I'm DJing and I mix this song in and I blend this beat with these lyrics, and then everybody's like that same feeling of everybody when somebody randomly they're looking at you and they're like, hey, you're going hard. It's the same thing when I go punchline and you see somebody fucking cracking up on some dumbass dark shit you thought about when you were crying in the shower. You know what I mean?
That only a few people would laugh at. Yeah, would laugh at.
They don't even know what pain you went through for that joke. Yeah, but they laughing. You know.
Man, the reading the room is because I've been to different. Weddings, quinceañeras, birthday parties, and I'm like, dude, this DJ is just not it, you know. Like, bro, no one is dancing, no one is bobbing their head, no one's even, you know. Like when you mentioned blending a song with like another beat, like what's like the sickest one that you've done, like that always gets them.
Well, I did again our other mutual friend. Shout out to DJ Rebel up in Dallas.
Yeah,
he told me. Because, you know, he's kind of coaching me in the game, too. And he's like, man, if you're an open format DJ, you need an open format mix. And when he told me that, I went everywhere on this mix. I went from Cubaton to bachata to you know, rap. And so I went from Hoobastank, one of my favorite karaoke songs to sing, Hoobastank, Reason, you know. I went from Hoobastank to La Vaca, from Hoobastank to merengue, you know, and
I wonder what that would sound like. I'll send you because you try to picture it and you're like, I don't know, but then
so I had just went from country to Hoobastank and then to merengue, and then went from merengue to reggaeton, back to hip hop with some Drake, and it just, you know, I was just like, okay, so I took the challenge head on because it's like, even though I can't do all that crazy stuff, I know I'm learning how to count beats and
but to me, I think that's better though than all the scratching and I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't want nobody coming for me, you know, with that, but because I love that, like a DJ Premier, you know, scratching on a record, you know, I think that's dope, but the finding the right songs to blend and mix and just knowing when to play what, you know, like it's bet. Like I love that, man, because when I go somewhere and someone's DJing, I want to be entertained, bro. Like, you know, that's what everybody wants, right? When you get a DJ,
you know they're getting paid. So let me see.
Yeah, because you got a lot of DJs now. They don't give a damn, bro.
The DJ at my girl's event, man, he was just echoing out at the end of the song, and it's like, you know, here and there, bro. Like when you got, like, if you're at a high BPM and you're, you know, on some like dembow or guaracha, and they want country, and you gotta switch. Okay, echo out, and then talk some shit. Hey, it's DJ Joe, and then start the new drum. But everything, it was just, it's like, oh man, he getting paid though. You can't hate him. He's just working it. But those type of events too are real crazy because it's like,
what kind of event? What kind of event was it?
A corporate event.
Oh, a corporate event. Okay.
Yeah, you got kids running around. People are getting drunk, so you don't know which way to go.
I know.
He did the wobble. 3 people went to dance. Usually that gets everybody.
Usually the wobble, yeah. I was gonna say the wobble brings everybody out. The kids, the adults, the grandmas, las viejitas, todos.
Fuck.
Damn, everybody just.
So yeah, and I was just looking at, those are QSC speakers. Nice equipment. You know?
Oh man! Shout out to shout out to that guy.
DJ Unknown.
DJ Unknown for the rest of his life.
Name tag, no name.
DJ, hope you get it together someday, sir.
DJ Spotify.
DJ Spot. Hey, there you go. Yeah, this is gonna be
the top hits.
Yeah, top hits and boom. Man. So I be on TikTok a lot now, and there's oh my God, I know I'm gonna get it wrong, but there's a young lady out of California named DJ Glam Vibes, I think. She DJs sometimes for like 6 hours, bro. She's sitting there going on TikTok.
She must be getting paid.
She's getting paid because there's literally 700 or more people watching, and everybody's sending gifts. The likes are over 500K.
Wow. I'm not too familiar with how that works, so that's money right there.
That's money.
Really?
The people sending gifts, all the taps and all that is money.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, I know and then she's promoting her merch,
Oh, so then there's that other avenue of...
Exactly.
Okay.
She might be wearing the shirt, and people are asking about it on the, because everything is visual, of course.
Right.
So they're like, man, where can I get that shirt? Oh, she's got moderators the link is in the bio. Go in the bio, shop, da-da-da-da. And she literally just playing music, bro, like nonstop. Like one night she did like 90s R&B. It was just nothing but R&B, dog.
Damn, who hurt you?
Yeah, nah, for real. I was sitting there thinking about life.
I know.
I was messaging
that
her like,
one chick in 6th grade.
Yeah. I remember she gave me my note back.
You know when you think about that?
She circled no.
Remember, what was that thing called?
I know what you're talking about. I don't know what it's...
They see.
What is
they too young.
It was the something catcher.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah, I know. I just don't know what it's called. I didn't even know how to make one. I would just steal somebody's.
Yeah, I would always lose. Apparently, like my answers were always like, "No, you're gonna die." Like,
I was like, "Damn,
I'm 6.
Let me try this again." You're still gonna die. What the fuck?
I'm in 6th grade. What?
Why am I dying at 12 years old?
This is a PTA meeting.
Oh man. Yeah, so I was like, bro, like that's something that if I could DJ, like I know music, but I don't know, I have no idea how to DJ. I'm just be honest. I'm a fake DJ at that. I'll play music like at the house or at house parties or whatever. But I go too much into my ratchet bag, and like the kids are running around, and you can't play B King and there's 3-4 year olds running around and he's talking about throw that, and I'm standing behind her, RP B King, man. It was
I get you, man.
Yeah.
People don't. You talking about the binder? Like back in the day, we used to get in the car.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
I know you remember that. How old are you? You don't mind me asking on camera.
I don't care. I've said it many times. I'm 46.
46.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Hey, you good 46.
Thank you, man. Thank
I
you.
thought we were
about close to this.
Yeah. 37. Okay. Now, so you definitely remember before you get in the car.
I'm gonna tell you something funny. We had a guest. I forget his name. He's not important, but we were talking about age wise, right? And he said,
R.I.P. too.
Yeah. Right. And he says, so we're, I'm like, bro, I said, you ain't older than me. I'm telling you that right now. He's like, no, he's like, I bet you I am. I said, well, how old are you? He said something along 34, right? I said, man, I'm 46. He's like, damn, you don't look like that. I said, and I said something to the effect. I'm like, well, you just look old, bro. Like that's it. Yeah. So I'm sure he wouldn't. Well, I know he wasn't too happy with that.
46, man. No, that's what's up, bro.
Nah, man. I'm just.
46. So man, I know you because my older sister. I always, whenever somebody tells me around that age, that's why I compare it to. And I know how she is. She's very old school.
My younger sisters, because I got 5 sisters. They're all younger, right? Okay. And they always tell me how they remember being in the car with me and me always having my CD book. I'd have one that was nothing but rap. I had one for R&B, believe it or not, and then I had one that had chopped and screwed in it. So I would
typical
Houston, man. Yeah, you gotta have my screw and chop, man. And people still listen to that kind of music.
I fuck with it, man.
You still do?
Yeah, bro. That shit back in the day when I was growing up, and then that started hitting hard. That's when all the Chameleonaire and Paul Wall and Get Your Mind Correct. But see, I still remember the old Swisher House where Chameleonaire used to cuss. That's when I used to jam with Chameleonaire. So I was a big Chameleonaire fan back in the day, bro. Like,
I got a picture with both of them boys at the car show.
Bro.
They
always told me Commander was always cool with fans.
Yeah,
he was always not that diva, you know.
And this was my oldest. He's gonna be 22, so this was probably 24, 25 years ago when I met them at a car show. And I just ran into Paul Wall a couple months ago. No, when was the rodeo? February. So like back in like February, right, or maybe March or whatever. I ran into him at my boy's cell phone shop. He goes there. He shops there or whatever. And I was like, man, I go looking for the picture and I showed it to him. He's like, look. He's like, yo, he tripped out because it was like, it was 25 years ago.
That's a long ass time, bro.
I know.
That's when you could hang up on a bitch on flip phone.
Nah, facts. Look, this is even before cell phone. Did we have cell phones back then?
I think the first iPhone was when we get your get your Palm Wall computer. That's when I see. I'm a little younger than you.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember now. Like that's the old age kicking in.
Yeah,
that's the old age right there. That's the part that sometimes
you gotta go back to your binder.
Because I remember having a pager, bro. I remember having a pager, and then
bro, I used to have a pager, but it wasn't connected. But when somebody was being born, I'd be like, no.
Oh yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go.
Boob.
Yeah, it would say boob. Oh man, good time. What a time to be alive, man.
Yeah, bro, that's when gas was 87 cents a gallon.
I see pictures of that shit. I'm just like, dog, it's
fell out for 3 years right now.
Man, now look, $20 ain't $20 what it used to be, man.
Yeah, when people would say I got 5 on it.
Yeah, that's when it.
Now. Okay, what else?
What else you got? You got some weed?
That ain't even the appetizer.
Yeah, nah, $5 ain't. Hey, that's what, 2 gallons maybe at this point?
I'll bring you back, bro. Get you some weed in your hair.
There you go. Yeah. Nah, but man, I gotta come tap in with you guys when I come to Dallas, bro, for sure.
Man, so we can plan it out. We can even do I can try to get a date with one of the clubs and try to do like a Houston comic to Dallas. Maybe do something with the music.
Hey, it's always
because man, Never Die. He owes me to come to a show. Because he told me next time you're in Houston, and I told him twice, Mr. Never Die.
We're gonna
ever.
We're gonna clip this part, right, and make sure we tag him in it. We just had him on a couple weeks ago, maybe about a month or so ago. We just had him on, and
we could do something and then look, this is my experience with doing comedy and music because I've been on shows, man, where they do, you start the show off with some comedy, you put on the newer people, the people that working the way, that's how it is, right? But then they stopped it in the middle, and then had a musical act. And then the heavy hitting comics that the true pros were coming after, but the problem that they did was that musical act was so fucking fire, was such a great musical act that you're basically telling the crowd, all right, calm the fuck down, stop getting crunk now, and be quiet for another.
Damn.
So it just you got the music after, because if you have the heavy hitting comics that are gonna be like boom 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 boom, now let's start dancing, it flows better.
So when I talked about that idea that I'm sure someone is gonna steal or try to at least, that's kind of what was the concept. You get 4 comics, first 2 go on, and then the intermission, an artist or 2 get up there, perform, do a couple songs each, and then go on and close out the show. So that's still a dream.
That's just experience from what I've done several like that, and it's always like, because the people, because sometimes you're putting your show on, like, man, this comic that's opening this thing up, like, we have off nights, bro. Where our jokes, it's like punchline and nobody's doing shit.
Crickets.
Yeah, bro. And then you drive home and you're like, I'm never doing this shit again. Like, you know how many times?
So that's one thing I've always asked. Actually, we had another comedian on the show, Compian Comedy. He's actually blind. And he didn't see it coming, bro. So it was one of them. Damn. Yeah. I said that when we did the episode, and he was just like, I don't know if I was like, I hope he didn't take that too. But he's a comic, so he should be able to,
He should be, man.
Nah, he was cool. He's a funny guy because he kind of makes fun of himself. Because I think that's what you kind of got to do, right?
Yeah. I call it the 8 Mile route.
The 8 Mile. Oh yeah.
8 Mile route. How he killed it. Yeah, because like you gotta when you throw a punch, you gotta be able to take it. So. But that always wins, man. If your set ain't working and you already gone through your material and it's getting to that moment, you're like, oh
You're
shit, man, look at this big ass head, and everybody's like, oh, yeah, big ass head.
So speaking of which, I was gonna ask you, did you ever see the Emmett Smith roast where Jamie Foxx?
Emmett Smith?
Yeah, Emmett Smith
Was
roast.
it like
It was a long time ago.
Nah, I don't think I've seen that.
Where Jamie Foxx just kills this guy named Doug Williams.
No,
my
Jamie
God.
Foxx, bro. A lot of people forget he started in comedy.
Yeah.
He's the triple threat: music, acting, comedy. But comedy wise, he's a murderer, bro.
So a guy gets up, right, Doug, and you guys have to go look it up, but you just type in Emmett Smith roast, and it's like the most famous thing that happened. The guy Doug Williams gets up to do his roast, and he's bombing, bro. So Jamie's like the host, and he has his little mic, and he's all like, "Where is he right now?" He's like, "Do you have any jokes for Emmett Smith?" And he's just going in on his ass, and he's in there doing the whole like, yeah. He's like, "Oh man, brothers get money. You can't tell him shit." Like now he's taking it personal.
Damn.
And telling Jamie this, and Jamie's going in on his ass. Monique's there laughing, just crying, laughing.
Oh, Monique, this must be old then.
Yeah, it's old. Yeah. It's like old, like
Probably when, like,
I want to say maybe right after he retired or something.
Okay.
Yeah, because Jimmy Johnson was there, Shaq was there.
So at that time, you could still buy an Emmett Smith Arizona Cardinal jersey, probably.
Probably, yeah. I think somebody had one in the
bro.
stage.
That was weird seeing him in Arizona Cardinal.
I
think that was the greediness of trying to boost the rushing yards.
That was like us when Akeem Olajuwon went to the fucking Raptors wearing a Raptors jersey, Toronto Raptors.
Yeah.
What it's just weird.
Man, I was hooping with some comics the other day. The shout out to Cowabunga Nights with Vinny Corrales out there. A bunch of comics hoop every Saturday, man.
Oh, really?
Up in Plano.
Okay.
But I work every Saturday, so I had this Saturday off for this trip. And I finally got to go out there. And, man, what did you just say before that? Before I started talking about that?
No, we're talking about the roast or whatever, the comedy, or before that?
Yeah, why did I bring up this Cowabunga thing? Because we were talking about... I lost my train of thought. we were something comedy-wise.
The mushrooms kicking in.
I know, right? Fuck, man. It's probably some bullshit.
He made it up on the way over here. He's like, I know I'm gonna tell this story. It's gonna be funny as hell.
Fuck, my hand got sweaty. The note erased.
It sounded better in the car.
Sounded better in my head.
No, I laughed right now when you said I lost my train of thought. That's exactly when you brought up the shroom story earlier. When the first time I went to Dallas to do an episode with the Global Latin Factor, on the way up there, one of my friends, Kika, shout out to Kika, she was like, "You want a gummy?" It was edible. I was like, yeah. I took the gummy. I'm thinking I'm gonna be good by the time I get there. It didn't kick in till midway during the interview.
Damn.
So he asked me something, and I'm sitting there answering the question. It's on YouTube, and I'm answering the question. You can see me kind of like start thinking like about life, like, and then I tell him like, "Yo, I don't even know where you was going with that, bro. Like, I don't know where I was." I said, "I don't know where I was going with that. So what's the next question?" Because I really I don't know what I was.
That's a professional way. Me, I'm over here like, oh my god, I got more sweaty.
And I told him this like recently. He had no idea. Like, or I said it on a podcast, and he saw it. He's like, "Bro, I had no idea." He goes, "You handled it." So I had to do a second podcast after that. That was with the canceled show.
Oh.
My boys out there, and I was gone by then.
Oh, that's funny.
I was sitting on the couch just.
When you start having that thought of like,
yeah,
all your problems coming at once.
Exactly. Did I pay that one bill?
Did I leave the stove on?
Yeah. Wait, I don't even cook. You start like, what the fuck?
I didn't pay the gas.
Oh my god. Man, look, we're gonna put a link in the description where they can go follow you, man. And if y'all are into detail, man, go tap in with my boy. Go pull up wherever, if he's gonna be DJing somewhere, go or doing comedy. Go pull up on him, man, and laugh a little hard, when he's up there.
We all everything going on. We just gotta laugh it out, man.
We do, man.
Yeah, everybody just trying to have a good time.
Look, that's probably why I may not look my age because I spend most of my time laughing and laughing at others mainly, but laughing, just having a good time and Like comedy wise, bro, who are some of the people you look up to, like or that you're fan of, that you're a big time fan of? It could be anybody.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. I mean, I like Patrice O'Neal,
Yeah.
Gary Holcomb, uh, um, Andrew Schultz. I'm a shit talker, man. So the comics, Matt Rife, the crowd workers. It's a lot of people look down on crowd work in comedy because it's like they
feel it's lazy. So I see comments like, "Oh, they don't really have no material," but I like that shit better than anything else, honestly.
I mean, I like both because can you write? That is a skill in the game, but also like crowd work. I mean, can you be on the fly and think of some wild shit to say?
Exactly.
A lot of comics have some in the pocket. We call it some in the chamber, where you say the same thing. Like, I'll say something. For a fat black dude, I'll say this, but his reaction is what I'm gonna riff off.
Yeah.
It's like things like that. We have some in the chamber, but like most of the time, it's an art to it, man. So all the crowd workers, I mean, obviously Chappelle, those things. But like for me, I never really like to like idolize one comic. I don't really like to watch specials because I don't want that to
influence what you do.
I want my voice to be my voice. So
I get that.
I try to keep away from it, but
it's kind of like artists. Artists say the same thing, kind of too. Like I try not to listen to too much music because then I don't want to be like start saying or sounding like what they sound like.
Because a lot of comics they don't even realize it themselves. It's like I get it.
So me being older, like my dad used to watch Sanford and Son, which was Red Fox, and Red Fox, OG in the game. He was very, I went back and looked at, his specials and whatnot. I'm like, damn, this dude was off the chain. So my dad told me that when I was a kid, because I don't know if you ever watched Sanford and Son, but it's an old ass show. But he would tell people, how about I give you a 5 across your lip, or he'd be like, because he played like this really old dude, grumpy guy, or he'd always call his son a dummy, like you big dummy, and they would always kind of have. My dad would tell me, I used to tell people that strangers, that I would say that to strangers because I was just repeating what I was seeing on TV.
Yeah.
So comedy's kind of like always, I mean, not that I'm far from a comic, but I love comedy, man. I love,
that's what's up.
The Red Foxes, Eddie Murphys, shit like that. Because I mean, I'm from the, So that's why I asked.
You're 80s, baby.
Yeah. Man, I was born in 78, dog. So definitely, I grew up through the 80s, 90s, all that, man. So that's what's up, man.
Comedy. I didn't. I mean, it's been out there. I've said it on other stuff too, but it wasn't a dream of mine. It just happened.
It just happened,
and it was a passion that came out of nowhere, and I just. I told myself after that third week when some random dude told me, "Hey man, you were funny. I was having a bad day before I heard you," and I was like, ever since then, bro, I was like, I'm never gonna stop talking shit.
Yeah, that's the funny.
I'm never gonna. I don't give a fuck about fame, man. I really, fame to me, I have no interest in it. I know that if I keep going, it's a long shot, but I rather I know a bunch of comics that nobody knows about that are very successful. Yeah. Running multiple shows in multiple cities that are sold out, but you won't even know them if you bumped into them.
Yeah, that's true.
That's success to me because they can go out to eat and not get bothered.
Exactly, as opposed to being someone like Kanye West or Dave Chappelle. Like you see them,
I read something. Shout out to Ralph doing everything to what he did. But I read something where he said that the one thing about all this was that, and I'm paraphrasing. I don't know if it's verbatim, but where like random people are coming up to him when he's having lunch with his son and just taking a picture of his son, like that's disrespectful, bro. Like
that's weird.
You may be a fan. You may be a fan of what he's doing on stage, but if he's with his kid, like
respect that.
Yeah, bro. That's where it's all like fame to me.
And I'm gonna say it's because people don't know boundaries, bro. Like to some people that might be okay, like
because it's my only chance. And
and you're weird as fuck for that. I'm gonna just tell you like that.
That's weird, man.
Because that is insane, dog. I can't see.
Posting it, hey, look, Ralph's kid. Or look at this person's kid. It's like, hey, like.
Yeah, fame ain't always cracked up to be what the people that are famous always say. They're like, it ain't what it always is, man.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you got any shout outs, bro, or anything you want to get out, you know.
Man, shout out to my girl Kayla, toughing it out here.
We almost got her on camera, man. We almost.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Man, hey, shout out. Hey, bro, thank you so much for what you do, man. Like, I'm a fan of what you do. Them damn Mexicans, you know, we should be fixing something, but we're here doing a podcast for y'all. Man, shout out to everybody that's listening and everybody back home. Zoe, Ali, Yanni, Areli, Metzley, Erlen, I love y'all. It's my kids. And thanks, man. This has been dope.
Yeah. I love how you had to count on the fingers so you wouldn't forget nobody. I caught that. I ain't there yet. I got 4, so I remember them, you know.
I win by age.
Yeah. Like, okay. That's how you know you got a lot of kids, man. Again, make sure you guys go follow my boy here, man. The link is in the description because y'all ass is lazy. I know y'all ain't going to just go search him, so y'all go in the description, hit that link, and y'all can follow him, man. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, too. We appreciate, all the love and support, man. On that note, we are Them Damn Mexicans.